Today is all about a healthy recipe that I've pimped up a bit. Last year, you may be familiar with, I made a salmon on croute.
You did, and it was delicious, and I loved it.
So I've dived back into the salmon on croute, and this is my 2.0. I've got some capsicum, onion, mushroom, roasted peppers, all going to pair beautifully with a nice healthy center cut of salmon full of omega-3 fatty acids, healthy fats, and of course, good source of protein. So
yummy.
Stick around, and I'm gonna serve this up and show you how to do it easily. Fry pan on, bit of garlic infused extra virgin olive oil. I'm using this, one, because it's a misconception that you can't cook on high heat with extra virgin olive oil.
Yep.
And two, because it's garlic infused, and I can't be bothered peeling garlic.
I love that about this oil. It's garlic infused, it's yummy, and it's also FODMAP friendly, which means that if you are garlic intolerant, it's just the oil from the garlic, so it means you can still eat it. So I think that's a great product. All my FODMAP friends out there.
Full of the facts this morning.
Factoid, I'm learning from the best, Linton, learning from the best.
So I've got 150 grams of button mushrooms finely sliced, 1 red capsicum finely sliced in, and 1 red onion.
Boom, all
Straight in. So now this, simply over a high heat with a good pinch of salt, about a teaspoon. It's gonna sweat down for 10 minutes until it's tender, caramelized, and then we can get this salmon on croute in the oven. But this is really important. This is the basis of the flavor for this dish.
Don't rush an onion. It's true.
That, Emma,
Yes, Linton.
it's all sweated down now. As you can see, it's about halved in volume. If you're worried when I put it into the pan, oh, that's a lot of veg. Don't
Very
worry.
worried.
Thanks for the, the commentary though.
That's what I'm here for. Have you let that cool for a few minutes?
It
has
cooled slightly, and as you can see, I've added some seeded mustard to it. Give it a good mix and onto the lovely Borg short crust pastry. So just making a little bed.
A little bed for your salmon.
Absolutely. So now just this center cut piece of salmon, 600 grams, and it's plenty.
That's
Look at this.
Voluptuous beauty.
Yep.
Oh, so you're making it like a little galette.
Like a little present. You could be go all fancy and decorate it and put little, crimps all the way along, but in my market kitchen, we do love rustic, don't
Yeah, we love rustic.
Salmon 2.0 in the oven.
Boom.
25-30 minutes. We're going to leave that in there and then check it. But to serve with it, I'm going to make a bit of a roux. Now, roux is an English sauce that's really common with seafood. I think people get a bit scared of these type of recipes, so I'm going to try and simplify it for you as best I can. This is a great recipe that I've got off Matt Preston. So into this now, I've got the Spice People's Chipotle spice, and that's going to add a nice heat and smokiness to it. They're flavours that are all going to match really well.
It's good getting chipotle in a dried form too, rather than the canned form, because you open the can, you only use a few.
So now, 2 roasted peppers, chipotle ground spice, sweet paprika, a teaspoon of each, a good pinch of salt, and now we're just going to blend this up.
All right.
Here I have 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar and just a good slice of old sourdough. Do you want to pour that over and mix that up?
In the sourdough?
Yeah, so that's going to be my seasoning for this roux. It's going to add that nice acidic hit. Now 1 egg straight in. Now it's important not to break the egg yolk at this stage. If you do, you can salvage it, but it's best to keep it whole. And in with the rest of the grapeseed oil. You can use vegetable oil, canola oil. I like grapeseed because it's relatively healthy and flavourless. Now, at the end of the day, this is great to serve whatever you want, but the roux, it's famous for its texture, and that's from putting bread in it. And as I said, I soaked this in a bit of vinegar.
You do. And all the vinegar?
Just a dash of it.
Dash.
Yeah.
Always add more, can't take it out.
Done.
Can I spoon?
Let's have a taste.
That is so delicious and so simple. I thought roux are really complicated, but you've just made such a simple roux. I love it.
That's a really simplified version though.
Right.
Like, For what I'm trying to get out of this roux, that's exactly what I want. Now, I made it in a jar, put this in the fridge. That's going to last 3 or 4 days easily.
Yum.
But as soon as my salmon's ready out of the oven, I'll serve it with it. And would you look at this?
Looks perfection. It looks delicious. It smells incredible.
I know, and you can tell, like with the roux, I put the chipotle spice in, the paprika, and in here I've got the capsicum, the onion, the mushroom, so they're all flavours that are going to tie together beautifully.
You see those nice white fish proteins have risen up to the surface, and that means the fish is nicely cooked.
And like,
Yum.
beautiful little cross section there. It's so exciting. Golden crispy Borg's pastry.
Look at that.
Yum.
Yum.
Yum. What do you think?
I love this. I love the crispy pastry, the delicious veggies underneath, the salmon cooked to perfection, and the delicious roux on top. It's my new favourite sauce, Lyndon. I love it. Thank you.
A little goes a long way in this dish. That is enough for 4 people easily. An homage to the salmon on Croute. 2.0.